Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the show. I'm still your host with the most, and you know I'm always going to brag about having the best French toast, and we do have French toast today. But as you can tell, my tone is very low because I need to rant. Today with me in the house, I don't have a guest, but I do have my two big black men with beards, bald, 7 foot, muscular, tattoos all over to the neck. Yeah, they're about that life. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Shout out to the House Chronicles for giving me this amazing platform to push my pee and talk my shit. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you click that button, that bell too. Leave a comment down below. We'd love to interact with y'all in the comment section. We're also on Spotify. If you're listening to me in your car, what it do, how do you do? Hope you drive safely. Always drive your seatbelt, guys. I need to always remind myself to always drive my seatbelt. It's crazy. But yeah, shout out to all my my Spotify listeners and Apple Podcasts too. Shout out to y'all and other streaming platforms. My two black men. What's good with you?
Hi, Miracle.
You need to start. You need to at least start with a deep voice, so it goes with my intro. You know.
Hi, Miracle.
Wow, that was terrible.
Hi, Miracle.
Still terrible. So I don't want to laugh. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off today, guys. Ask me why I'm pissed off.
Why?
There we go. Like that. Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because I am tired of today's society, especially in Nigeria. I feel like the reason why a lot of people have not gotten to where they need to be at, especially in the influencing space or in the entertainment space, is because they're so limited thinkers. And there's a lot of selfishness, a lot of greed, and people are not just innovative. And last thing is that people don't bet on themselves. Why do I say all these things? Well, I'll tell you. I know my business partners are going to go against this, but fuck it. So we were putting this project together where it involved certain influencers from the Big Brother world. And we thought everybody was down because it was a good idea. Something that brands would be interested in. It's something that can do serious numbers. It's something that can open up to be something bigger. Okay? And we already strategized. We already got everything we had to get. We invested a lot of money into this, projected the numbers, knowing the numbers would do amazing. And even talking to sponsors, making amazing proposals, having meetings about this shit. Like, it's a big project, huge project. And one by one, like flies, these people just fall out on us.
Wow.
For selfish reasons, I do not know. Some of them, maybe one of them had a valid reason. I understand that she said, oh, her mental. But I don't understand in Nigeria, especially in the Big Brother spectrum, how people can work all their lives. Most people work all their youth lives to be on this show. You get on the show and you come out of the show, then you want nothing to do with the show. It makes no sense to me. How can you bite the hand that fed you? Literally. You work all your youth life to get to this show. God willing, you get to this show. An opportunity that a lot of people wanted. Then you come out and you want nothing to do with the show. So why did you take someone else's spot? Why did you take someone else's opportunity? In every other country with such a big platform like Big Brother, everybody milks that cow until that cow has no more milk. Love Island, X Factor, Love and Hip Hop, freaking Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Those shows started somewhere. And look at where they are now. That is because people came together with innovative thoughts and believed in a dream. But it's not that you don't believe in the dream. It's just that you want your ego and greed to come first. We are telling you the projections of what this thing can do. The amazing thing we can create from the content that we gave for free. And what you're asking me is, whose YouTube page is it going to be on?
Honestly, miracle. I think
I'm like, what?
one of the things is that people are really short-sighted.
People are so freaking short. Like,
Honestly.
you're telling me about what YouTube channel? I'm telling you that Netflix, Amazon Prime can buy this shit, bro. They can buy this. Like, this can be something. And you're asking, it's just like Allen Iverson when he was in the interview and he was talking about championships, championship games, playoff games. And they were asking him about practice. You talking about practice? You talking about practice? We're talking about practice. You're talking about YouTube. You're talking about YouTube. How much do you think people actually make off YouTube? How much? How much do you think 200K subscribers gets you each video? People are so dumb. They're so what?
I think that's why we don't have a lot of people growing, especially people that go to People in Nigeria. You see, it's only little that can make use of the platform very well because these people come out and they just feel like they are overnight, they are big. And and everybody just feel like right now I'm out of People in Nigeria. I have to make money. If they're not paying me, if I'm not getting this catch. But forgetting that, honestly, there are projects that won't pay you but will put you out there for your next pay.
Exactly. People are so short-sighted to the fact that they close so many doors that can lead you to more doors.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If people actually think beyond now, they would do very well. And you see the same people they are talking about, you see, give them 2 or 3 years, they're still not doing anything with their life. And very soon, one person will come out and talk about how depressed they are because they couldn't make anything off the platform.
And you come out and say the platform did nothing for you. Are you crazy? The platform put you out there. I'm telling people, let's go for this brand event, and you're now telling me, did they invite me? Did they call me? Are they paying? Bro, I understand you're a celebrity. I get all that. Okay, good, fine. Being a celebrity doesn't mean you stop being hungry, bro. Everybody in any walk of life, in any craft, if you're not aggressively hungry, you're not going to be big in that thing. The biggest fighters today are the ones that are not afraid to walk up to the champion's face and be like, let's fight.
True.
The best businessmen today are the ones that do not mind being in uncomfortable situations legally to get business deals and going to places they don't want to go to get business deals.
True.
Talking to people they don't want to talk to get business deals.
True.
Let me just remind people that 4 people could have been billionaires from Facebook. That's Mark Zuckerberg, if people did not know. 4 people could have been billionaires.
But
It was a team of 5.
They were
But only
short-sighted.
one person believed in the dream.
They were short-sighted.
People that don't believe in dreams miss serious bags, especially dreams that are actually constructive. Dreams that are well thought. Dreams that are not just for an individual, but for a group success. A lengthy success. Where did Cardi B start from? Cardi B started from love and hip hop. If Cardi B did not go to love and hip hop, would Cardi B who she is today?
No.
What about Kim Kardashian? To get one post from Kim Kardashian, I don't even know how much that is. I don't even know. Probably in the millions. How did she start? From her reality TV show, and I guess from featuring in Pornhub too. But the show is a fucking success. That started with a group of people's fucking innovation. To get the money that most people want to be getting, you had to be fucking innovative.
Yes, and this level of sacrifice you put, because you cannot tell me that most of the job that even blue people, I'm telling you, are not even really the high end job. They're not even the one that involve a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. If you don't, and I think this conversation, I had this conversation with a friend earlier on, which we were talking about how short-sighted people are. You know, when they see that they can't really benefit something more like monetary value, they want to run, they want to quit.
Yeah.
And and
Fucking quitters, bro. I hate quitters. I hate people
And honestly, for you to go far, there's a lot of sacrifice you have to make.
Yes.
I remember when I started up as a content creator, there are so many jobs I took because I wanted to know more about the job and I wanted to add some things to my CV. I took that because it's always the experience for me, and I had to take a course sponsored by Lagos State government that they didn't pay us, and we didn't even have to work with that course. But I can tell you the doors that course opened for me. If I was short-sighted to say, oh, after all, I don't have to work, they're not paying me, what's the need? And I chickened out, I'll not be where I am or where I'm heading to. So I think it's a mentality thing. And I think it has something to do with Nigeria as a whole. People are just unnecessarily hungry.
People, it's not that. Last one, say people. I emphasize on. I said this on my podcast, Destiny. You remember? I said people in Nigeria would rather come up to you for handouts than come up to you with a business plan. Let's make money together.
True.
People will individually want to fucking eat and will not want both of us to eat.
I'm telling you, is so I think it's even
People will eat a fucking big turkey in your fucking face and will not even give you fucking fried fish. What the fuck is that, bro?
But Miracle, if on a very, if we just need to generalize this thing. Because honestly, I tell you, I understand the way you're feeling, because I mean it's very bad when you
it breaks my heart because of the people that did it to me are close to home.
Yeah.
That's why it really breaks my, and I'm just like, how can you guys be so freaking short-sighted?
and it was not what you said about Mark
Like
Zuckerberg.
just swallow your freaking egos.
That-
Like you're not as big as you really think you are.
That's
The greatest influencers, the greatest actors, the greatest whatever you think they are still doing collaborations till today to stay big.
True.
We're all on the same freaking level.
True.
200K is not far from 300. 200 is not far from 400. You're still there. Let's collaborate so that you can increase. It doesn't take anything away from you. It doesn't take anything away from me. If anything, we're working together to come up.
True.
So what's the fucking problem? You want to eat alone? A great man once said, I would never invest or do business with you if you have not failed several times. Because you know what failing several times tells me? You gained some sort of knowledge every time you failed.
True.
And now you are better at what you do.
True.
Because of your failures. Nigga, and do you know who said that? Warren Buffett. A billionaire today. People are just so...
People are short-sighted, I tell you.
It's a shame.
Yeah,
It really is a shame.
people are really
It really is a shame. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because they were like, oh, we're all gonna help each other. We're all gonna collaborate.
That's the lie.
Shut the fuck up.
That's
Shut the
the
fuck
lie.
up. You don't want that shit. You're just looking out for yourself. You're just thinking out from yourself. All you had to do was show up. We were giving them a boat, a nice fucking crib, free food, free drinks, exclusive take photo shoots, content, whatever. But you're gonna, like, bro, like, what? You're gonna support others that you think you can gain from, but you're not gonna try and collaborate with your own so that both of you can build. It makes no freaking sense to me, bro. It makes no freaking sense to me.
And Miracle, and honestly, I want you to also know that I know the way you're feeling. I get the way you're feeling. But
It
you
hurts,
need
bro.
to know that sometimes the vision, not everybody will see the vision with you.
Do you guys think I'm coming from a privileged point of view? Because I don't think I am. I
That's what-
genuinely believe that I'm just an innovator. I don't think of the now. I never think of, and my father is just like that. And I feel like that's what he taught me. You never think of the now.
I remember the first time I met you, we were talking. You said you are very futuristic. It's never
Yes.
about now for you. That's what
But
I'm
it's not like
saying.
that for
That,
everyone.
and that's what I'm saying. That it's okay.
But
like
those people do they last? Do they survive?
miracle, they don't care about it. It's now. If it's not happening now, then
These niggas want strippers. They want stripper money, but they want to get it from companies. Companies are not fucking strippers, bro. A company is less likely to give you 20 million by yourself, but they're more likely to give us 20 million, two of us. A company is less likely to give one person 50 million, but is more likely to give 5 people 50 million or 6 people 50 million. Why don't people think that way? We get 6 50 million naira contracts in a span of maybe, I don't know, 6 months. Isn't everybody eating if it's shared in evenly?
Yeah.
Everybody fucking eats well.
yeah.
Rather than you probably getting maybe a 20 million contract in 6 months. It's crazy to me, bro. It's really, really crazy to me how people don't think in a big scale. It's crazy. People are so selfish.
They are. They want to eat alone. If it doesn't look like they are swimming in it,
But
Yeah.
they don't want to be
why?
part of it. People are selfish.
I know if anybody in the entertainment space, I don't care who you are, if it's something I'm gonna have fun and enjoy, people know this. I will come on your platform. I don't ask for nothing. I don't do any. Especially when it's podcasts or like sports, I'm there. I love to do those. Or if it's something I know that I can add value to, I'm there. Because as well as trying to help you out, because I know the stress and heartache of making amazing content, it's easier when it's more than one person doing that
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
2 heads are better than one.
Sure.
If I know a collaboration between both of us or all of us is gonna make amazing content, and you know that too, why are you stopping it with your fucking ego and your fucking pride? Asking whose YouTube page is it? It's crazy. No, shout out to YouTube though. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just saying. But come on now.
Miracle. I'm still gonna say the same thing. Yes, most people are short-sighted, and not everyone is going to see things the way you see things. And that's why I would say that there are still going to be a lot of people with this better platform than them that will hop on it. So it's just for you to just try now to look out of where you were looking into. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So there's always going to be amazing people there that did not even have to go to people in Nigeria that still has the engagement
Yeah.
and everything that would jump on it. They are long-sighted.
No. Not fuck Big Brother, but like, I'm not. It's not all of them. It's not all the Big Brother people, but some of them have such a elitist. They have such an elitist point of thinking, and it's just like, bro, like, wow, really? Come on now, really? Why?
So
I think it's so crazy, bro. I just think it's wild. Has those type of things ever happened to you guys? Where like you were like working on a big project and it's just stupid ass people that couldn't just put their pride to the side that killed it.
Yes.
Tell me the story, bro.
It's actually one of my producers. Okay, I'm actually into filmmaking. I'm a film producer mostly. So he's not an experienced producer. I am. But he's always about the producing title. He doesn't want to share it. I'm like, you are not experienced. Anytime we go on set, I worked with him for like more than two, three projects. It's always a mess on set. Why? Just opportunity for someone that knows this, has the experience to come in and say, look, this is how it's done. He doesn't. What's the title about? Like, nobody's dragging it from you, but just listen and learn. Listen and let the production be smooth. So I think recently I told him, okay, he wants to host another project, like a film. I said, okay, fine. He said he has, I think, 900K or so, 1 million for it. He doesn't know how to manage a budget. There are types of producing, and I'm key at line producing.
Yeah.
All right, I can line produce for you. He was asking me, what's the meaning of line producing? Like, guy, I'm not dragging producing from you. You are still the producer. But you know, this man kind of ego wants to be the one they call produced by. But then all your projects are a mess. We go to set and we struggle on set because it's not your field. So everyone just wants to bear the title, doesn't want to come down and learn, or maybe allow someone that has the experience to do it.
And that's why they just stay the level they're
That's why it's always a mess. All the productions are like, it's a mess. So he's like, he's giving a break to no productions for now anymore. So he learns. So I think he learned the hard work, actually. VDM.
But it really hurts because this one hits home, bruh. It really hits home. Like the fact that you're just going to just kill a potential great, and that's why I love innovators that, like, shout out to Doing. Shout out to anytime me and Doing on the phone, we're always thinking of collaborations or new shows or something like that. Shout out to Doing. That's a great innovator. Shout out to so many other, like, shout out to Liquor Rose and Saga, starting their own freaking series, bro. Look at how big that thing is now. Every Sunday, people look forward to the content they're going to make. Shout out to Saga and shout out to Liquor Rose. Shout out to the collaborators. The people that came together, that put their talents together and said, let's create something big. Shout out to them.
And you know, the industry actually is striving on collaboration.
That's it. But he doesn't want to. He just feel he can do it himself. With no experience.
Yes,
so
it's striving on collaboration. I think that was the reason why I even stopped talking to someone, because I wanted. Okay, so I had this friend of mine that's. But I really want you. No, I'm talking about her, but I have this friend of mine that's into a particular kind of production. So I went to meet her. I was like, oh, I do this business. You do this business. I just need when you're doing this, your show, I just need a platform to just talk about my business. Because I mean, if you're doing a show, there should be that section where you have brands do that yet. So I told her, she was like, oh, and I can work, but bring 5 million naira. And I looked at her, I'm like, you really want me to bring 5? He said yes. I was like, what happens to collaboration? Because last time I checked, that's what we creative do. We collaborate with each other. I said, what make you think that I don't have any value to play on your show? And I really got pissed off. I stopped talking to her. I just stopped because I just said, anybody that is not ready to because you're my friend, you know the strength of my business. If I could pull up 5 million now, you know where I'll be by now. I don't know if you understand. So you asking me for it, it's like, you don't want to help. It's like you're saying for me to just go. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you're always going to get people like that, people that think that it's about now. That was the reason why I stopped talking to her, because, I mean, you know everything about my business. You know my struggle. There's nothing I'm hiding from you.
No.
And I'm coming to meet you, and next thing you're telling me to bring 5 million naira. It just shows that you don't want to help. I told her.
How much do they even think you're going to make from the project? Like, those are the things that just, I'm like, how much do you really think I'm going to even make as a profit from what I'm doing? I'm doing this in such a way whereby it's going to benefit everybody in the long run. You're just thinking about yourself now. Why does it have to be you? Or a couple of you? Why?
It's crazy. And
why do you guys have to just kill a great idea?
And I think that if you actually, want to act the way some people act, you see yourself exhibiting some kind of character that is not you. Because imagine everybody wants to be selfish. Who will help it? How will growth come?
Exactly. You're literally gonna stay where you are. You're literally going to stay where you are. Even for algorithm purposes. There's a certain level your followership gets. To boost more of your followership, you have to do collaborations. You have to touch other markets.
And tomorrow they would see other people coming out with their friends. They'll be like, oh, see 5 friends coming out, they're making it in life. God bless my circle. God wants to bless your circle, but then you don't want to collaborate with
You're
your
so
circle.
limited-minded,
You don't want to
man.
work with yourself. That's the thing. They'll be like, God bless my circle. I want my circle to be big. How will the circle be big when you both don't want to work together? I reached out to a friend of mine. I was telling her, I reached out to a friend of mine. I'm planning a film festival, and she has this link. So I messaged her, what's up? I'm sourcing for sponsorship and partnerships. What's up? Give me this email, please. I just want to message people for this stuff. So I speak very fast. Do you know what she told me? No, she can't share the email with me.
Like, people now be also hiding contacts. I'm like,
She can't share the email. I said, why? Why can't you?
Like, bro, you're actually mising your contact.
Like, why can't
I'm
an
sure the
email?
money is enough for everybody. Like,
Email.
come on, bro.
Ask her, why can't you share with me? I just want to send the letter to them. That's all. She's like, no, I don't want any problem. I don't want issues. Like, just an email. I'm not asking for their phone number, the company email that's everywhere, because I don't have access to it. I don't know. I don't have it, and you do. And she's my very good friend.
Crazy, bro. That's not your friend, right?
Not my friend, right?
Stop talking to my
friend doesn't want you to eat.
Right. Just an email that you have.
Your friend doesn't want you to eat, bro. It's really crazy. It's really crazy what happens, and it's quite unfortunate that this one hits home for me. Am I surprised? No, because I feel like in Nigeria today, that's what most people do. They just fend for themselves, and people always blaming the politicians, but fuck it, bro. The younger generation just carry on as the politicians do. You will hope to see change from the younger generation, from the 90s babies, the Gen Zs, but nah, they're even more selfish. They want more because there's less, so they just want to grab as much as possible. It's crazy. It's really, really so crazy. It's a shame that they did this, and people that do this is just a shame because you're so close-minded and you can't go far like that. You can't go far like that. You can't. You really can't. And in a project that we do, being the dog that I am, I know it's going to be an amazing project, and y'all should tune in for that project too. Can't say too much about it, but it's a big, big project, amazing project I'm doing with my brothers, Melly and Marvin, Triple M. And we have some amazing content for you guys coming out in December time. So tune in. It's going to be dope. We know it's going to be dope because we're going to push that shit and it's going to be successful. Despite who is with us or who's not with us. We're
Period.
going to keep pushing people.
Period.
You know the vibes. And I hope to God, this is going to be petty for me, but I don't give a fuck. That's the type of mood I'm on. I hope to God they regret it. I pray they regret this. I hope this becomes one of the biggest shit ever. It's a success. The immediately is launched.
You say you hope or it will.
It will.
And it
It
will.
will. It will.
It will.
But I just hope they regret it. I don't know whether they will, but I hope they regret it. They're like, damn, I missed an opportunity. Yeah, you fucking did. You should have believed in the fucking dream.
It will come out well. It will come out
It
well.
will come out well.
And I think we need to drop a message to those people that they don't like collaborating. They just want physical cash. If you're not putting money on their table, they are not doing.
And funny enough, they are the ones that are always hyping all those online influencers, online marketers, online business. They will just go online and be hyping them. But how about your friends? You're not supporting your friends, but you're supporting those online, having the biggest likes, biggest followers and all.
That's wild.
I think one of the messages I would tell them is that, we're in the social media space. Anybody can blow. Let me use the popular word.
Anything
Anything can happen in a second.
Anything can get you up there.
The lightest thing.
Honestly.
The Hawk Tour girl. She
And that's-
literally just said Hawk Tour.
And
It
that
was
is-
never on her own fucking platform.
And that is why we're always going to have this set of people that once some people rise up to the limelight, they always talk about how they knew them and how they used to be friends before and how they used to be cool before because of all this. Collaborating with people is also, you're also pushing yourself as a brand or as an individual. You should stop always thinking small and start looking at the big picture. Because, one of the things I learned from
Also, shout out to all these skit makers as well.
Yeah. One of the things I learned from Vintro, shout out to Vintro, anybody that went to Elka will know Vintro, is that she always talk about that your cycle today are your people tomorrow. And that is why when you meet some kind of people, it's not easy for you to break into their cycle because these are people that they've been with, they've grown with.
Grown together.
So if you cannot grow with those people that's trying to push their self, trust me, you will not. at the end of the day, you won't get into the big cycle there because you had opportunity to build your own, but you did not build your own. So please, all love, let's be less greedy and more futuristic and stop thinking about now.
Be more of a visionary.
Yes.
Be more of a visionary.
And too bad you can't learn that in school,
And
So,
also be a dog. Be a visionary dog. Be a freaking dog.
okay,
Be a
DOG.
dog.
Okay,
DOG.
okay.
Woof woof.
Okay.
Be aggressive with what you want to. Don't think because you've reached a certain level in your life. Don't think
Nobody
you don't
knows
need
it
to.
all.
Whatever you want, you better bark at that shit and go get it.
True.
Not literally. Unless it's another dog, But you know what I mean.
It was
Be
never
aggressive.
those people you are seeing there, nothing was actually landing or given to them. Like nobody gave Beyonce the fame. She worked for it.
She started with Destiny Child,
Like-
bro. Collaboration.
Do you understand? Nobody
Collaboration.
will hand it over to you.
Michael Jackson, Jackson 5.
The list go on and on and on and on. If you really want to say this, you won't leave here today.
It's wild to me, bro. But anyhow,
But nowadays, everybody wants to grow alone. They want to build their brand alone.
no one has ever made it at the top alone.
You
No,
get
not possible.
Nobody.
It's not possible.
Nobody has.
I think the case of what Miracle is talking about is just a case of people. I mean, they're not visionaries, and it's greed.
Yeah, there's
There's
so
greed.
jealousy.
Just
I don't think it's
small-
even jealousy.
You want to be the
Not
only
jealousy,
one
it's
up
just
there.
I don't think it's
they're
jealousy. I
limited
think it's more
thinkers.
of greed. So
Yeah, greed.
It's greed, not jealousy.
It's greed.
It's
not
They
jealousy.
want to have it
Greed.
alone.
Yes, it's
just
greed.
them.
Greed.
Just them.
Greed.
Top.
It's
Okay.
Greed. They only want to
Yeah,
eat.
it's greed. It's not
It's
jealousy.
greed.
It has nothing to do with
A
jealousy. It's
mutual
greed.
collaboration
Yes,
is greed.
it's greed.
It's
That's what they're
greed.
asking about. Which YouTube, like,
Yeah,
bro,
it's greed.
So she put it on
Purely
there.
greed.
it's greed.
purely
That's it.
greed.
That's it.
And that's what also kills our country today.
That's
And it's
it.
a shame that the younger generation is following in our older people's
That's
footsteps.
it. Honestly,
So
just,
everybody's just going to keep protesting
they're just
Yeah.
being. They're just
until
being.
Jesus Christ comes back.
They're just.
Everybody just being in a competition.
Bro, it's fucking greed, bro.
It's greed.
Yeah.
I think you're just missing the how we can sum it up is people are just greedy. People are just greedy. It's greed. Honestly, that is just the definition of what is happening there. And honestly, you people should watch out for this project Miracle OP is working on.
Please.
Trust me, because
It's going to be dope.
Miracle
We
always
spent
puts
a
his
lot of
heart
time,
in anything he
effort.
does.
It's
So
going to
trust
be
me.
It's going to be dope content. It's going to be amazing. I can't say too much about it, but y'all should tune in to the Mover Zone YouTube channel. Subscribe to that as well. It's going to be really, really dope. It's going to be really dope, and we believe in it. And that's how we're going to leave it for today, guys. I've ranted my rant. I had to get this shit off my chest. Because I love getting shit off my chest because I'm a happy person. And once again, if you're in your car and you've gone to your destination and you've listened to my rant, I thank you. I hope you drove safely with your seatbelt, of course. And subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all streaming platforms. And make sure you subscribe to the House Chronicles YouTube page and click on that notification button for more amazing content from myself and other people in the house. And thank you to my two big black men with beards and bald. Thank you guys. You've been great listeners. This was a great, what's the word?
Conversation. Yeah.
Therapy. Yes, this was great therapy. Had to let it off my chest. But guys, thank you so much for listening, and we're out.